Hello everyone, this is Cold Breaks, Splash and Go, episode 17, and today is Tuesday, July 30th, 2024. Don't forget to stick around the end of the video to see the photo of the day. Today I wanted to talk about diagnosis. When I worked at Motorsports, we had a car come in that had been on the used car lot auction circuit for a while, and it had a rough running issue that hadn't been resolved, and it was a mid-2000s VW Passat with a 4-cylinder turbo engine, and I found a timing correlation fault in the ECU. And I was kind of confused by that because the timing belt was in time, and then I realized that the camshaft has a chain between both camshafts, and the sensor is on the intake. So I checked the timing on the timing chain, and it was one tooth off. So I had to take all the camshafts out and everything and retime it and put it back together. A few years later, I was working on diagnosing a car. I think it came from another shop, I can't remember, but similar symptoms, kind of running rough a little bit, and I checked all the normal things like spark plugs and ignition coils and intake leak, and eventually got approval to remove the valve covers, and so I could inspect the engine further. And this was an Audi that had a V6 in it, and the cylinder head is similar to the engine that they used in the Passat, the 4-cylinder. So it has both the timing chain and the timing belt. And when I got the valve cover off bank 2, which had the misfires, I checked the timing and found the timing chain to be off one tooth. The worst part about that discovery, the most annoying part, was to find that the reluctor wheel that the sensor reads off of was manipulated to the point where it wouldn't set a fault, even though the engine was out of time. So that just goes to show you sometimes it's necessary to think outside the box when it comes to diagnosis, especially if the issue was caused by human error and not just a mechanical failure. It is now time for photo of the day. This one I took at the 6 Hours of the Glen in 2022 at Watkins Glen, New York. The easiest way to recognize photos from the Glen are by the blue Armco barriers. The digital number 1 on the side of the car indicates that it is first place in class. This was a couple laps after the start of the race, and Connor DeFilippi started the car from pole position. I took this at the end of the back straight before the cars entered the bus stop, and the number 25 Rahal Letterman Lanigan entry BMW would finish in first place, but as with most of the field that day, they received a penalty for minimum drive time not reached by all the drivers who shared the car. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Please hit like and subscribe and share this with your friends, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.